couple more on your right. And Miss Kate? Okay. Thank you.
Do it one more look straight on right there.
Thank you.
Do it one more look straight on right there.
Okay. Thank you.
Do it one more look straight on right there.
Straight ahead, please.
And both right here, please. One more time. Head, please. Big smile for us, Keith. One more time. And then one glass. Thank you. This is much better. He needs pretty.
I trained so hard for this movie and I put like everything that I had into it, and I was supported by the most amazing people, the most amazing stunt team, everyone involved in this. Like, what you see is only possible because of the people that were supporting me the whole way. I've never seen a princess kick ass like this, and maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, I think that it's pretty incredible to be able to see this like medieval story, and medieval times were not very kind to women in general. So to be able to take hold of this princess, takes hold of her own narrative and just absolutely crushes it. It just makes me so proud to be part of it for so many reasons, but I just love the message behind it too. Being an EP on this movie meant so much to me because I was very nervous going into this, especially with the fight training. I'd never done something like that before. So having that excitement around me just like going into this, doing something I'd never done before, but also this nervousness, I felt super safe and taken care of by all the people around me, but also because I was able to have a say in how things turned out and have a say in how my character was built. Can we talk about why someone wouldn't want to watch this with a group of friends? I mean, this is so amazing. It's so like, there's such high energy. I feel like it's one of those movies that just has like, it's just pure fun to watch it. Like, you watch this and you're engaged. It's like, there's so much action, there's so much going on. The set design is beautiful, the storyline is cool. Like, it's just the perfect movie to like hang out with people.
It's usually what you think of a princess is when the prince comes and saves the princess, but it's actually not. The princess saves the princess. She does everything by herself, does all her fighting, and she's just incredible. Kiet was so good to work with. He was so good, and he just really made the film everything. I sometimes, if I wasn't on set, maybe I'd go and look at Joey doing some of her action scenes, and it was incredible. It was absolutely amazing seeing how they were all put together.
This is the very first time I'm actually seeing it with a real audience in full form, so I'm very excited. We've been working very hard on The Princess. The script form took a few years at least. For me, it was a good full year, so I'm very excited to be here. It's quite an original. We went in it knowing that we were something special that was happening, so we really wanted to go full on for the fans, and we. In the end, we made something very fun, but tongue-in-cheek, but also there's some heart to it. There's a theme throughout the movie that you're able to bet on yourself. You're able to, if you realize that you trust yourself enough, that you'll be okay in the end. I think The Princess is going to knock everybody's socks off.
It came to me through a pair of writers I've been trying to help out for years. I didn't get here alone, and the team that came together was perfect. I got to learn from Neil and Toby, and Joey's the best, and Kiet. I mean, it's a romp, it's a ride, it's so much fun. You always dream about being in a situation like Die Hard or The Raid, and the main character has the wherewithal and the talent to get themselves out of it. Why not the princess? And so it was always, the joke was, what if Princess Peach didn't need Mario and just wanted to, beat the crap out of Bowser? So this is fun. I think a lot of it has to do with what you're born into is not who you are. There's a matter of love, a matter of respect, and a matter of who you are and what is earned. But more importantly, I think our favorite characters in any story have will and they have empathy. She is not the best at what she does, but she gets up. And to me, I love the Rocky of it all, the Rambo of it all, the John McClane of it all, and that's what Joey King brings to this.
You're going to see the most incredible action sequences I've seen in most any movie. I mean, the reality is Joey did so many of her own stunts. It's incredible. The choreography is amazing. And we're going to see the tropes that we know in fairy tale movies, and we'll see them flipped on their head in fun and exciting ways. Absolutely female empowerment, 100%. Jake and I both have very strong women in our lives, wives, mothers. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and we wanted to show a story about someone who's living in a time where women were treated a certain way and there were certain expectations, and this girl says no. It was always important to us to have Joey's story, while the action is going to be the spectacle, that her story was deep and emotional and meaningful. And then humor, you got to have some moments of levity, because this movie is 90 minutes of just non-stop craziness. If you don't breathe to laugh, everybody needs that.
The first thing that struck me was I haven't seen this movie, which is a rare feeling. It's so subversive in terms of a kind of a trope of the fairy tale movie, and then the opportunity to tell a sort of empowering story with a young female protagonist was a great opportunity. What we tried to do is have each sequence be completely different and tell its own story, and that was one of our objectives going in that I'm really proud of. But for me, I would have to say it's the kitchen sequence, which is my favorite sequence.